Hey Virgo friends, this is John from Intuitive Johnny, and you're watching because you want to know about your forecasts for the first half of March for general and love. How are you guys? Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle a bit and I'm going to start your reading, starting with general and then love. I'm going to be using three different card decks, which is the poker cards, the tarot, and the angels of abundance oracle cards. Okay, so let me just shuffle a bit and focus on your energies, and we'll start with your reading. Hmm. Okay. I think many of you guys are getting out of a situation. Maybe, maybe you guys are. Maybe some of you guys are trying to get over something. Maybe something at work or something at social life. Maybe people are pressuring you to do something, and obviously you're finding it very difficult to get over things. Like maybe at work it's something, a new project, a new beginning. Maybe you just found a new job or a new project and it's quite a challenge for you guys. So I think many of you guys are having this kind of situation. So let's see what else. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bottom of the deck is a King of Hearts. So I think there are people who are willing to help you, or maybe this is your energy that you're being, your honest self. You're being very grateful. You're coming from pure heart, pure intentions. Is what I'm getting here. So you guys are trying to get over something, which in your past is the Joker, which is you just got over something, and it's like a cycle that you just got through, or you're still going through it right now. Well, what I'm seeing right now with you guys is that with the Two of Diamonds, you guys are trying to be more independent, more self-sufficient. However, there are things that are happening in your life that is just unexpected, and it's like taking you by surprise, and it's just so like unexpected. I don't have other words for it, but it's just like you did not expect it to happen. You thought things would be easy, but it's not that easy. Okay, so you're coming from a place that you're just feeling like, you know what, this is just too much to work with, and it feels like you guys got into something, maybe at work or in social life, that you thought you can handle it, but you can't. That's what I'm getting here, and you're feeling really sad about this, guys. I'm seeing two fours here. It's not so good. Okay, you're being sad about it. You're being like self pity. You're feeling like, why did I do this? Why am I being like that? So in the future, you are represented by the energies of the Queen of Spade, which tells me that you guys are just being so, I don't know, you guys are being so consumed by this, if you guys want to be more self-sufficient, independent, you guys have to change your mindset about being too consumed by your sadness or by any disappointment that you guys are going through. No, you know what, even though it's just a very small thing, and it makes you really, like, it makes you so sensitive to it, and it, like, even if it's just a bite of an ant or a mosquito, to you it feels like a cut of, like you were cut by a knife. This is the feeling that I'm getting from you guys. So I want you guys to kind of remove yourself from it. Like, you just tell yourself that it's normal to feel like this sometimes. Like, some things in your life are just, it's just the way it is, and people do experience things that are hardships, that are not easy, and you guys just have to accept that fact. Okay, so you guys are really coming from a really good space. Like, I mean, your intentions are really good, and it's being represented by the Six of Hearts and also the bottom of the deck, which is the King of Hearts. This is your energy, and I like that. However, you guys are being too sensitive about things. If you identify as being so sensitive, you might want to roll back a little bit and see things with a larger perspective. You know, the bigger picture. It's like not everything is about you. Not everything, not all the hardships that you're going through is about you, and you're not the only one who's suffering. Maybe, you know what? Maybe there are some friends around you, or maybe colleagues that you feel like they're one upping on you. Always remember that it's not all about you, because you kind of, what I'm getting here is that you guys are kind of magnifying everything because of the Queen of Spades. Like you're feeling that you, like someone took something from you. This is the feeling that I'm getting, and it's not necessarily the case. You know, maybe you have some friends, or maybe you have colleagues that maybe you feel like, why do they give me so much to work with? Why did they, or maybe why did they take something from me, or why this friend or this person did not help me through some things when I was there, when when they needed me. You know what, guys? It's this kind of feeling. It's a little bit selfish in a way, and you just have to remember. I know you guys are coming from a really good space, and it's not like your intent is to be selfish, but it's just that you're just seeing what is around you. So I want you guys to somehow put yourself back and think that, what if I was in their shoes, and what would they feel? Okay, you guys get that? Hmm. Okay, I will need a clarification for this one. Okay, you know what? Obviously, the other people, or other people around you, are also feeling the same thing, because you guys are feeling this way. The other person is also feeling that way. Same energy, spades. Okay, so I want you guys. It's what I just said is was just clarified by the Jack of Spades. You know what? It's not just you who is feeling that way. Don't feel that self pity in you guys, and remember that other people are also suffering. Okay, so that's it. So what what are your hopes and dreams? Like, you guys just want to be better. You just want to be better, even just a little bit. Like, maybe this can be, if this is at work, it's like you just want your work output to be much better, or your standing, or the way people see you, or maybe it's somehow, it's I'm getting the words dignity or something, like, you just want some kind of redemption. And I just want you guys to remember that it's not all about you. You guys are the feelings of this whole spread, to me, feels like it's really so much into the self pity. It's just so low kind of frequency for me. Okay, so at the end, guys, at your current energies, if you keep being so depressed, so much consumed by your depression, or by negative thinking, things are just going south for you guys. So it's not, it's it the energy I'm getting from here is that, it's just coming from you. It's like almost like stabbing yourself, and it's not healthy. Okay, guys. So that's kind of a really direct message, but that is the messages that I'm getting from these cards. Okay, I'm just I am just relaying it, guys. That's what I'm getting from all of this, my dear Virgo friends. Yeah, you know what, guys? It's like you guys are trying to be. I read the tarot cards differently, so don't mind me if you think it's otherwise. Anyway, so you guys, it's a storyline for me. You guys were like, oh, okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the fight. I think I have enough stuff for me to get through. However, you felt so indifferent. Like you're feeling like there's not enough things for me to work with. This is the feeling that I'm getting from here. What you guys just have to remember is that first, what I'm saying earlier is that not everything is about you. Okay, you just have to work it out. You just have to push through it because things are going to change for you. Yes, you had the same card. It's almost the equivalent, but you guys had some changes from the past, and what you're experiencing right now is maybe some life lessons, some kind of challenges that for you that you have to go through first. Like you have to pass this test, and then you move on to the next one. But not everyone, not all signs, not all people will react in a positive way, and not many people will see this as a challenge. Some people will be just so downright so depressed about many things, and you know what, for I see this personally, I see this kind of challenges as somehow kind of a kind of a yeah, if it's a test, if you fail this, then don't get upgraded. If you pass this and you're like, oh, now I can handle this, now I can do this. So that's the feeling that I'm getting from here, guys. So let's see what can help you from this. Okay, pay yourself first. It says here to make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So I'm getting that you guys, this is mostly about work, okay? But also with for your emotional being, it's the same message. Love yourself first. um, you don't have to feel so consumed by your sadness. You don't have to feel so negative about everything, and not everything is about you. So have to love yourself first, and don't feel that you know people are being one-sided towards you, because it might be the otherwise, it might be the other way. It's kind of conflicting because you want to love yourself, but you don't want to be selfish at the same time. You know what, loving yourself first doesn't have to be selfish. Loving yourself first is filling your cup and overflowing it with love to give it to others. Okay, guys? So that's your general. Now let's move on to your love lives. Exciting part, Virgos. I recently came across a Virgo, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so let's. Whoa, flying cards, that's too much, no? So, love lives for Virgos. Oh, guys. You guys are just thinking too much. You know what? I'm getting that. Okay, so this goes for all the singles and the couples out there, okay? It may be a different kind of level or intensity for everyone, but this is the energies. Are you guys like I don't know why you guys are so pessimist. Like this card, came out again. Okay, so it represents your foundation as being you're coming from a place of sadness, and because you're overthinking things again, guys. What's up with you guys? What's up, Virgo friends? You guys are thinking too much. Why don't you just, you know, okay, this can be translated in many ways, but if you guys are, for example, you're single and you want someone, you like someone, and you just want to, you want to express the love, you want to say something, you want to express yourself better, why not just say it? Why overthink things? Why are you, what are you worried about? Virgos, this is funny. Funny because I can relate to that. I'm not a Virgo, I'm a Taurus, but I came across a Virgo, and yeah, what's up, Virgo? Okay, it's funny, but I'm trying to focus. Yep, yep. Okay, I get that. I get that. Okay, so you're coming from a place of so much sadness, and it's like self pity again, self pity energy, you guys, and you're overthinking things, and you're meeting someone. You know, it for many of you guys, it's like it's either you're meeting someone from your past life that you came across again in this life, like you maybe you felt a connection, maybe you know something about this person is just, you know, weird. I don't know if you guys had that feeling, or maybe someone that you have met or talked with a long time ago, and then you met them again recently, or in this month. So this is the kind of energy that I'm getting here. So in the past, you guys were together, so maybe you guys had an understanding or something like that. It's somehow like you that you guys know each other, or maybe you guys jive or get along in some ways, but then I don't know why you guys are being so, I don't know, maybe something happened, maybe something came into you, and then yeah, you know what, it felt like you all your over worrying is affecting you big time, and it's like making you really sad. You know, it's the same position in your current energies, from the general to the love. It's just so full of sadness, and you guys, Virgos, why are you guys so, I hate to say this, but it's coming across really dramatic for me. Like it's so, you're so much worrying about many things, and it's kind of immature in some ways. I'm just saying it bluntly because that's the way I'm seeing all of this. If you guys are attached or something, maybe you guys are so much, have so much worries. Maybe you have some reasons to be worried about, or maybe you have so much things to complain about. But then somehow, try to release that a little bit because it's coming off too much. Okay, you guys. When it comes to your love lives, you're not making enough effort. Maybe not enough effort to communicate, not enough effort to understand, not enough effort to forgive. This is the three things that I'm getting. Okay, it feels like there's not enough. Okay, you're too much in your, you know, in your over worrying self, which I don't get it. Okay, it's okay. The reason why I said I don't get it is because it's coming off to me. It's like it doesn't make sense that you guys are being worried or becoming too sad about things. Like yeah, I can get it why, because you're feeling that way and you can't control it, but then you just have to pull yourself out from it, and see things from a different perspective, maybe from your partner's perspective. Like how is it like, because it doesn't feel relatable in some ways. I can see why you can be sad, but it doesn't make sense when you send your emotions out there. Okay, you know what you guys just really want, again, you're coming from a really good place, like you want something that is full of love, full of hope, full of happiness, but then it's not happening because you guys are trying to, you're being, you're fighting yourselves, and it's not exactly good. Okay, the other person actually is moving on. Like, it's like the feeling is like, this guy is like, you don't want to go with me, I'm flying away. Like, I'm taking this V and I'm saying goodbye to you and I'm taking off. So this is what I'm getting here. This is the other person, and you guys, because you guys are not making enough effort, this guy or this girl is just saying bye. I'm going to ignore you for now, or maybe forever. Who cares? You're not there. You're just so consumed by yourselves. So that's it for now. Ta, fly away. This is this is what I'm getting here, really. So you know what? Either way, guys. I mean, if you guys want to continue being that way, you would still have your own kind of redemption in some ways. But it feels like to me that this other person deserves some love, or deserves some communication, or deserves some chance. This is the way that I see it. It's how I'm feeling with all these energies, with all these cards that are coming up. Like, you guys are being dramatic and all that, and being sad right now, and you guys really actually want something that's so fruitful, but then you guys are just not making any effort. And the thing here, guys, is that you kind of feel like, what I'm getting, the emotions I'm getting now, is that somehow you're afraid of something. You're afraid of maybe a person, that he or she may hurt you or do something bad or behind you, and you feel like, okay, I'm going to let go of you, or I'm going to let you disappear from my life. You want to walk away, you walk away. Maybe it's good riddance. But then, yeah, you will feel like, yeah, I did the I did the right thing, because you're kind of getting over things. But then somehow you might want to really look back a little bit, because this person right here, I don't think the other person really deserve to be treated the way that you're doing, blaming them, telling bad things about them, something like that. You know what? Yeah, you might feel like you did a good thing, but then you might be missing out on something. Okay? Either way, you will be happy. You know, even if you keep continuing what you're doing, try to blame things or whatever, you get your own peace. This person also gets his or her own. So that's what I'm getting here, guys. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Hearts, and you guys just want some new beginning, or you just want something that is full of love, just like what this is saying. Okay, or maybe you're afraid of love. Maybe for those singles out there, maybe you guys are being like that. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards are going to say about this. Okay, these two flew out at the same time. Okay, what immediately came to me is that you guys are not seeing things the way you should be. It's like, there is hope, but to you there's no hope. To you, you see yourself as the beggar. You see yourself as someone who's really poor, but your view is in, you know, upside down. Like, you don't see things clearly. And I want you guys to wake up. Wake up, because actually there are a lot of things that are happening good within you guys, or around you guys, because this Sun card, one of the best cards in the deck. So you guys are just, you know, try to view things the other way around or upside down or something like that, okay? Because you guys, because of this kind of thinking, like you guys are being so depressed and being self-pity and just not in the right mindset. You guys are not judging things the way you should be, because I got the justice in the reverse. So you guys are not seeing things the way you do, so you're not exactly judging things the way you should be. Or you might be saying things or telling people things that you should not be, because you're getting things wrong, like you're in the wrong, guys. Like you're, or maybe for some of you, like you maybe you understand what's happening, but you're saying things that you should not be saying because it just aggravates the situation, okay? So let's see what advice cards are there for my dear Virgo friends for love lives. Remember, guys, this is for the 1st of March to the 15th, or the first half of the March month, and I'm going to be giving you guys again another reading before the 15th. And please subscribe, because I'm doing this out of... Did you guys saw me rearrange this, and this is the same message. It's funny. This is funny. Pay yourself first. I'm going to repeat the message, okay? Make yourself your most important financial or emotional obligation by setting aside a portion of your income or your emotions every time you are paid, or whenever you receive something that is good. You pay yourself first, you absorb it first, and then you give the rest to the others, okay? This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Again, guys, it's talking about sustainability. It's not just about financial, it's also about your love, like what you accept. Maybe maybe people are giving you love, but you are only seeing the bad side of things. Like maybe, one analogy is that maybe they gave you an ice cream tub because they think maybe you like ice cream, and let's say your favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate, but they gave you strawberries, and you're like, you only see that they gave you strawberries and not chocolate, but you don't see the fact that they made an effort, they bought something, they spent the money, and they brought it to you. That spent some energy, and the thought behind it, it's so sweet. Like, a tub of ice cream, like, that's so fun. Yeah, maybe it's not chocolate, but it's something. It's a thought that counts, right? So you guys have to remember that you guys, it's not all about you. It's just because you did not get exactly what you want doesn't mean that the people around you doesn't deserve some kind of gratitude or some love or some kind of attention somehow, okay? So there Virgos, pay yourself first. It's the same theme for your general and your love, and what's funny is you got the same advice card. So yeah, pay yourself first, pay attention to how people might be feeling or seeing things. It's not all about you. So there Virgos, please do subscribe to my channel, and I will make another video for you guys for the second half of March. And thank you so much, okay? I'll see you guys. Follow me and subscribe.